a redesign for a disposable razor. Our group members are Bethmi Pereira, Yoshua Dillon, Eranjana Dizoisa, Kasun Veerasekara, Arani Dematapitiya. Introduction. People in modern society have been accustomed to the throwaway life for a long time. A disposable product is a product designed for cheapness and short-term use. So, what is a razor? A razor is a bladed tool primarily used in the removal of body hair through the act of shaving. Kinds of razors include straight razors, safety razors, disposable razors, and electric razors. Here we'll discuss these stages prioritizing disposable razors. This type is manufactured while being intended to be thrown away after use. Importance of this project. Disposable products help in reducing human impact on the environment to a great extent. The materials used in manufacturing such containers are easy to recycle, thus do not put strain on the natural resources. It is a matter of fact to adopt them, enjoy the freedom, and save the environment.
I'm here to present you on the designation of the ingredients based on their renewable and non-renewable properties. The ingredients that we used for this project are carbon, silicon, manganese, chromium, molybdenum, polypropylene, polystyrene, phenylene oxide, and rubber. Out of them, rubber is the only renewable product that we used, and the rest are all non-renewable products. Then I'll be moving on to the desirable properties of this product. So mainly what we are focusing on are the sharpness, the wear resistance, anti-reactivity, high strength, toughness, corrosion resistance, firm grip, and the flexibility. These are the examples for the properties that I mentioned. Then I'll be talking about how the razor is manufactured. So initially, molybdenum, manganese, chromium, and carbon are inserted to the machine, and then we mix them and melt. Stainless steel is made from those materials, and it's made as a strip. Then the strips are heated and cooled to increase the strength. Then the blades are sharpened. Then we cut and polish. That's how the blade is made. Then let's look into how the plastic handle is made. Insert the phenylene oxide, polypropylene, and the polystyrene to the machines and heat them and melt them. Then the plastic is made. Then the plastic is molded. Then the plastic handle is shaped. Finally, the blades and the plastic handles are assembled in order to obtain a disposable razor. In the process of mixing and melting, carbon dioxide is released. When sharpening the blades, metal strips and dust are released. When cutting and polishing, dust is released as waste products.
Now let's look for what do we need for a disposable razor. So we need a disposable razor to shave, and we need a razor to cut body hair, and we use them to smooth wool clothes and to as a substitute for a blade, and we use it to scrape paint from clothes. So there are 4 stages when we do raw material mining and razor production using the razor and disposing after usage. So these are the problems relevant. Sound pollution, harming biodiversity, pollution in terms of water, air, and soil are the problems with the raw material mining. In the razor production, the problems are high production cost, pollution of water bodies, sound pollution due to usage of machines. And the problems in using the razor are corrosion of the razor blade, injuries caused due to the blade being sharp, and the excessive usage of water for cleaning purposes. And the fourth one, the disposing after usage. The problems are the razor is not decomposable, and the ecosystem is disturbed due to the addition of toxic matter. The blade is not recyclable, so the mixed product gets collected in landfills. Now let's look at some alternatives. So the parts considered are in the left side and the alternatives are in the right side. So for plastics, we can use degradable plastics. For the handle, we can use recyclable materials. And for packaging also, use of decomposable materials and recyclable materials is good. For the blades, we can use tungsten and something like that. So and recyclable materials, so the lubricant layer with vitamins of offers a smooth glide. For the whole razor, we can use electrical razors.
So the best alternatives that we are suggesting is an electric shaver. First, let's move on to why we should use an electrical shaver rather than a disposable razor. Disposable razor is not recyclable and it has so many problems. Some problems for the user and the environment, but the electric shaver is recyclable and it gives solution to many of the problems and it is also more sustainable. Then we will look on to the target problems to solve, solve the solve when using this electrical shaver. They are the execution and wastage of resources, the damages caused by the sharp blades, plastic getting collected in landfills, the razor being irritable when the lubricant wears off, corrosion of the blade. The benefits achieved are we can use the electrical razor for a long time without disposing. We don't need to change the blades of the electrical shaver like the disposable razor. The shave by the electrical shaver is neat and it's very easy to use. The electrical shaver reduces cuts, nits, and ingrown hair as it does have a sharp blade.
Now we look on the discussion. These are the main points that we concluded via this project. When compared to manual razors, electric razors remove hair away faster. Men do not need to go over the same region as frequently since they roll up the skin and force hairs up before cutting them. The next one is they are generally more portable than manual razors because they may be used anywhere there is an electricity supply. The third one is shaving cream, soap, gels, or even water are not required while using an electrical razor. The fourth one is they are more versatile since they can shave facial hair, beards, mustaches, and sideburns with more precision. The fifth one is using an electric razor to shave can help prevent nicks, cuts, and ingrown hairs. It is faster than the normal razor and comfortable. The last one is we can just shaving without preparations and to clean it enough to hold it under the tap for a while to wash. Also, so the conclusion that we arrived after completing our project is that by the comprehensive perception about the razor, we have perceived that electric razor is the foremost disposable solution for this problem. The electric shaver is the prime response that we suggest as it encounters our objectives properly. It uses degradable plastics, decomposable materials for the handling production, and decomposable materials for packaging purposes. Also, the lubricating strip is comprised of a smooth glide. Finally, these are the references in which we obtain for information to complete our project. Thank you for listening to our presentation.